Hello, guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys can see me and hear me, all that fun stuff. So, which now I can't see chat. So we're just gonna, all sorts of technology is all right. Let's see. All right. So I decided to go live last minute because I was actually going to go live with my reseller friend Chris over at Daily Refinement. I need to pull up this chat because I can't see anything. So we're going to have to figure this out, but hopefully you guys can hear me. So I was going to go live with him. We had a couple things scheduled for today, and his technology ended up not recording our conversation, and then my technology. Oh, hey, Lotto Josh. Okay, good. So I'm starting to see some comments. So basically, I was going to go live with him. That failed after multiple attempts. And then I just decided I don't have a video today. So I thought I'd talk about one thing or one change that I've made. And I also couldn't post this on Instagram. Instagram is failing. So I think there's just a lot of people using broadband networks. And so, I mean, I could barely get my YouTube to work on my computer. So if you guys are on and can see me, I know Josh is there. So it might just be a conversation with me and Josh. But anyway, so I'll let some people jump on, but I thought maybe I could chit chat for a little bit, tell you the one change that I've made that's really helped me kind of during this time, just from working from home. And yeah, man, tell me if you guys have slow everything. I tried to post a story on Instagram and that failed. I tried to post, oh good, thanks Josh. Yeah, it's just, I think everyone is using all of the same network. Okay, so if you guys are watching this back, apologies for the kind of weird start, but everything's a little slow. So I wanted to talk about something that I did that I really have never done. I've been working from home with my reselling business for almost a year and a half. A year and a couple months. Yeah, a year and a half. So this is not new for me. I know a lot of people are used to going to the office and, hey guys, thanks for hanging out. I know this was last minute. So a lot of people, they're having to work from home that maybe aren't used to it. They're having to adapt, and that can definitely be hard. But all right, so the chat is coming through. There's like a huge delay on everything, but that's okay. So if you are used to working from home like I am, oh, Santa Cruz, California, Sarah. I used to go there. I used to live in San Jose, and I used to go to Santa Cruz every other weekend. It was one of my favorite places. So you guys are so funny. Okay, so I've been working from home, and it shouldn't feel any different with this time. The only difference is I can't go out and buy stuff to sell. I can't go out and hang out with friends or family. But for the most part, my reselling business is pretty much the same. My YouTube business is pretty much the same. And so I haven't quite figured out why, when all of this happened, was I just not getting stuff done. I made a shift a couple days ago, and it was more just a test, and I didn't really think anything of it, but I decided to wake up and actually get ready for the day. I think my spirits had tanked because all the weather was just kind of terrible. It was weeks and weeks of just rain and snow and fog, and it was just really bringing me down, along with not being able to see friends and family or go out. And I felt like I was actually starting to get a little depressed, and that's not common for me. And so a few days ago, I decided to actually wake up and go through the process of getting ready like I used to for my regular job. And if you are having to work from home from a regular job and you're having to do a lot of virtual stuff, you still kind of have to get ready. Maybe you don't have to put on any pants, but you still have to kind of be on a video screen or something like that. But if you're a reseller, if you're not on YouTube especially, you might just be like, I'm in sweatpants and that's it. And that's how I used to be. But I started getting ready every single morning the last few days, and it has just boosted my productivity. And I'm just so thankful that this is definitely a time where I just kind of need to focus. And that one change that I made has really made a difference. And I'm just like ready to go out and conquer the day, even if it just means staying at home. So anyways, I just thought I would come on here. I know I posted something on Instagram last night it was like a side by side of like bare face, no makeup with makeup. And I mean, most of the time when I come on YouTube, I have makeup on, but if I'm not filming that day, I might not actually get ready. And these days I have been. So I just wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit, see if you guys had any questions or topics. But I just wanted to start with that one key thing that has made all the difference for me. And if you are struggling as well, try it out. And if you aren't someone that likes to get all, hair done and all that stuff, then maybe it's not for you. But I used to go to work and have to be presentable. And so this has just kind of normalized it for me and made me a little bit better. But all right, so I'm seeing lots of people in the chat. I know this is last minute. So I was supposed to go live very last minute, not last minute. It was planned on our end, but I didn't announce it in advance with Chris over at Daily Refinement. I met him at eBay Open. We've connected and kept in touch, and we were going to film something for his channel and record it. And after that, we were going to go live on this channel. He's someone that I've been watching for a very long time. He puts out a lot of content, so I can't even lie and say I watch everything, but he's someone that inspired me to go full time because there's similarities. He's in the Bay Area. He has had somewhat similar jobs. And so anyways, we were supposed to go live, and then my technology failed. He also found out his recording did not record on Zoom, so we have to redo it. So he will be live probably next week. If you guys don't know him, he's a great reseller, very knowledgeable, and puts out a lot of YouTube content. And so keep an eye out for that live next week. But that was going to be my video today. And since I'm trying to put out daily videos, I thought, well, here we are. So anyways, all right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh, Becky Park, how's it going? Jamie J, I like that. It looks nice. It's got the J at the beginning. What is that word where like it can go? Yeah, we're already getting sidetracked. Yeah, Becky Park, you were yesterday in your PJs all day. Yeah, I think that's the thing that a lot of people are doing right now because no one's leaving their house. And even if you are already working from home, like Becky, you are a teacher, so you had to actually like get up and get ready. But for me, it's never been a problem to just kind of wear anything or not have makeup or have makeup until recently. It's really boosted my self-confidence and made me more productive. And honestly, no one's seen me, like even on days without YouTube. So, hey, Leslie. Hey. All right. Oh, did Becky just have a premiere? Becky, I thought you were done with your premieres. If you guys haven't followed Becky, she is super close. Becky, are you at 10,000 yet? She's super close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So definitely go give her a subscribe if you can. She's got very similar content to me, but she also has a full-time job, a husband and kids, and I don't know how she juggles everything, but she's definitely one of my favorites on YouTube. Okay, so Fat Elvis Goods, that's one of the best names on here. That is awesome. What's your favorite platform? So I currently sell on eBay and Poshmark. I prefer eBay for a variety of reasons. I think I have a video called 7 Reasons I Prefer eBay. Some people don't like the comparison, but for me, I cross-list pretty much everything to both. So it's very easy for me to compare. And I think both have pros and cons. I wish eBay had a toned down way to list that like had, these are the 6 things that you absolutely must have, and then just remove all the other stuff to create less confusion for new people. And then I wish Poshmark had kind of an amped up version where someone who's comfortable with the platform and wants to have a little bit more control can do that. So I kind of wish it was a blend of the two, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hopefully they both just keep improving. So I'm just going back and seeing if there's any. Oh, Susan, you live in Hollister. That's awesome. Yeah. So I lived actually in Monterey for a little bit. And then my last college that I actually graduated from was San Jose State. And so I moved from Monterey to San Jose, and one of my best friends of like 12 years lived in Santa Cruz. And so I was there a lot and absolutely love it. All right. Stripes and Twine. That's a fun name. Fuzzy Sparrow. Gosh, lots of fun names, lots of creative names. So is anyone, are you guys finding anything like, is it different if you are a reseller and working from home? Do you guys feel like it's different right now because maybe you have a husband or a partner that's at home, or you have kids at home because they're not at school? I'm guessing it's just different for a lot of people. But, Becky, you just premiered 30 minutes ago. Got it. Um, eBay question, padded white mailer coat to shop. Does it matter the amount that's in it or weight as long as it fits? So the padded flat rate envelope, if it's from USPS, that's a flat rate. So if it says flat rate on it, it means that it doesn't matter the weight, or if it fits, it can go. So I use those, especially for things that are over a pound, but are a little bit, yeah, for a lot of things, if they fit and it's over a pound, I typically use that one because I have a lot of them. And I think it's on eBay pricing 750-ish, somewhere around there, which is a slight discount then if you buy it from USPS. But oh, you didn't get Becky's premiere notification, Alyssa? Yeah, I don't. For some reason, I don't get notifications. I think it's because I didn't hit the bell icon, and I think that's how people can be notified. But I don't think I've never asked anyone to hit the bell notification because I don't actually know what it does. But maybe that's what it does. So I should start hitting bell notifications. Let's see. Alyssa said, I post on Mercari and Poshmark. Shipping and fees are cheaper on Mercari, but there's 3 times as many people on Poshmark. Yeah, and there's probably 20 times as many on eBay. So, and that's not a fact, but there's a lot more on eBay. So I've heard good things about Mercari. I'm actually tempted to just do a video of like listing my first 20 items on Mercari or something like that, because I've never used the platform and I think it might be a good time to try it out. Some people really love it, and some people are just like, it's so hit or miss. But yeah, I do see a lot of their TV ads and YouTube ads right now. So they're definitely going full force with the advertising. Oh, Sarah, my friend moved, and so he doesn't live in Santa Cruz anymore. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to get out to Santa Cruz. I did do a triathlon in Santa Cruz, and so I would do a lot of like training out that way because it's just so beautiful and the weather's nice. But if I ever do, yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'm ever traveling and thrifting. Let's see, selling lots more leggings and loungewear. Interesting. And casual dresses. Okay, Stripes and Twine. So some people have asked, have I noticed anything? I just did a what sold this weekend. I mean, I sold a couple suits. I've sold a variety of things. So I haven't noticed any trends. The only trend I've noticed is more things are selling that are priced lower. So I'm not getting a lot of high dollar sales. And that's, yeah, but it's been a variety for me. So, and even like I was just thinking about it, I have a pair of jeans that I love and I've been wearing to death. And I feel like that's the thing I want to replace. So people are still going to need stuff, even if they're stuck at home. So, yeah, Alyssa, you see the Mercari ads on YouTube? Yeah, I think that they're definitely going hard on their marketing. Let's see, Lisa. Oh, you leave the sweetest comments, Lisa Walsh. I love your channels. Have you looked up any comps on the items in the thread men's box? Okay, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did. After I filmed that, I just started listing last night, so I'm going to get the rest hopefully listed in the next few days. So the men's J. Crew, it was called the Mayfair top coat or something like that. There's a couple of comps that of about 100 for that exact jacket. So, and then what were some other surprising things? The Adidas shoes weren't too much, so I'm probably looking at about 20, 25 for those. The Vineyard Vines tie, surprisingly, those do pretty well. Like the ties, a lot of comps for 20 to 25 for that. So it was a good box. And I know this is actually something that someone left a comment. I haven't replied to comments from that video yet, but someone left a comment saying, do you think that you got a better box because you're on YouTube? And while I can't speak on behalf of ThreadUp because I don't know anyone there and I don't know their methods, but most of my ThreadUp content that I've ever done was at the very early stages of my YouTube journey when I had, less than 100 subscribers. And I purchased those boxes beforehand. That was kind of how I got my start with YouTube. So, and I mean, I got a vintage Chanel bag in one of them. I think they're just very hit or miss. I think if they were really trying to send me an amazing box, I probably wouldn't have gotten some of the stuff in there because although it was a good box, there were definitely still some duds. So I don't think that they are monitoring, especially right now because they probably have less employees working. It's just a guess, but I think it's just a hit or miss. I did order a couple more boxes just because that box is pretty decent. So we'll see if I get a dud box. I have heard the denim boxes, they've been sending a lot of the pant legs like cut off with no, like not even complete pants. I think Amber got some of those a while ago too, Amber resells, but so yeah, the men's box, I ordered another one or another two at 10 pounds each, which is pretty equal. And I'm looking forward to see if those are just as good. So let's see. Um, there's a whole chat and I haven't been keeping up. Oh, good. London Cole collection. Oh, good. Yeah. So if you don't normally sell men's boxes, that's one of the boxes that's still available. Last night, the only ones available were the 10 pound for $40, I believe. So that would probably, be 15 to 20 items is my guess. And, for that price point, hopefully there's just more new tags and stuff like that. But keep me posted and let me know if you guys get any boxes from the men's and if you get any good stuff. I'm also wondering, and this is just a hunch, and don't quote me on this but I'm also wondering if ThredUp is going to see a dip in sales, and if that means things that don't sell because their rescue boxes are sometimes stuff that are pulled because they don't sell within that 3-month period of time, I believe. I'm wondering if their dip in sales means they're going to have more things that are kind of rolling into the rescue boxes that maybe would have ordinarily sold. So, yeah, we'll see. But I did send a message just on my Facebook to some of my friends in my area that I would do a porch pickup. And I know some people asked about like the messaging of how I was communicating. I had sent a couple direct messages to friends and family to say, hey, they already knew they know what I do. So it's not like I have to explain that, but hey, if you're cleaning out your closet and you can't donate the stuff because all of the thrift stores are currently closed, let me know. I can come pick up a few bags off of your porch and take it off your hands, get it out of your house. And, when the thrift stores open, I can donate the majority. So I have one more porch pickup, I think next week. And then I just sent out a little message on my Facebook to see if anyone else has anything. I don't really want any like kids clothes. I don't want any bulky furniture because I don't have all the storage space in the world. But, if it's a few bags here, a few bags there, yeah. So let's see. Hello, 0230 Ravina. I don't know, does the 0230 mean anything? Is that significant, or is that just like sometimes they create usernames and you stuck with it? Oh, good. Hey, Veronica. I must have missed. Oh, wow, Ginger Bear. That's interesting. You had your best month ever in March. How long have you been reselling? Did you sell last March? Because that's actually one of the hardest. I think that's why I got a little sad when all of this happened. Was last year, my best 2 months were March and April. And so I was looking forward to having some really awesome sales. And yeah, I mean, things are still selling. So it's definitely good to see. Oh, hey, Amber. You're not pretty late. I've only been on for like 18 minutes. I'm not going to be on too long today, but so yeah, so I was supposed to go live with Chris over at Daily Refinement, and we will go live sometime next week. He's someone that I have a lot of respect for and I've watched for a very long time. And I met him at eBay Open and we were trying to do some content and technology failed. So if you guys, let me know if you guys are having issues with Instagram. I couldn't do a post. I couldn't do a story post. It's just all out of whack for me. The whole crew is here. Yeah. That was a fun collab that we did. I don't know if you guys saw the collab with Amber, Becky, and Josh, but it was interesting to see which I think I need to go leave comments on your videos. So sorry guys, but it was interesting to see the similarities in our process. And yeah, so that was fun to do. Let's see. Just seeing, oh, it's your birth date. Got it. That makes sense. Let's see. Did you get the smell out of the coat you put in the freezer? Oh, good question. I feel like I need to answer some of those questions that people have asked for updates on. No, the freezer method did not work for that coat. I put it outside for a couple days. I hung it outside and then it started raining. So I had to bring it back in and it still has a fairly strong scent. I think some people gave me some tips. Some people are saying use Febreze and stuff like that, but I think there were some other tips. So I need to go back to that video to see the tips again on ways to get that smell out. And it was also interesting. I think I got a comment on the item that was listed of someone saying they couldn't understand why I said it was a men's coat. But I mean, all of the ones listed on eBay were under the men's category that were similar to it, and it was very big and bulky. So I wasn't quite sure how to answer that question. So I think I just forgot. But hey, Alma, nice to see you too. Alyssa, oh, you're asking about Becky's denim box. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, she had a thread of credit as well. Yeah, the thread of credits don't last very long. And then you get an email that says this is going to expire. And so, yeah, if you guys know any tips about and I think the freezer trick does work for some things, but this was in there for quite some time. Actually, I did it on a second item and it didn't work for that either, which was a pair of sweatpants that was like helmet laying, and it had kind of a perfumey scent. And I tried the freezer trick on that and that didn't work either. So unfortunately, the freezer trick has not worked for me on 2 items. Fat Elvis Goods, do you have a VA or do you handle your shares personally? So I outsourced, got a VA a long time ago. Once I hit about 1,000, not even, yeah, probably read about 1,000 active listings on Poshmark, which was probably 6 months into me selling on Poshmark. I was like, this is it. And fortunately, I had networked with some people who explained to me, how they got VAs. So there are lots of options of getting VAs. There's actually services that that's all they do is just they have a group of people. I haven't tried those, but I have one specific person that was referred to me, and I don't think I would be selling on Poshmark if I had to continue sharing, because it was eating away at my soul. That's just, yeah. Did Luna's orange leash end up working out? Not reseller related, but since a lot of you guys have seen my dog, yeah, no, it didn't. I mean, I'll make it work until I order another one. I tried the knot thing at the end. I was so frustrated with that because I went back to the listing and one of the questions on Amazon said, does this have the loop at the end? And the person selling it that replied said, no, but you can tie a knot. And I'm thinking, and I think someone said there are leashes that are called tie outs or something like that, but I don't think it was properly advertised. So yeah. Does anyone else still have their bins open? That's a good question, Jamie. I haven't heard of any, in my area, Goodwills and all the bins have been closed for a couple weeks now. So, but it might be different in different states. I mean, I think most states have now enforced something, but I really I've tried to avoid the news at all costs. So, yes, that's what I'm thinking, Ravina. Yes, it's not considered a leash then. And I don't think I'm overreacting. I'm like, I just can't wrap my brain around why there's a leash. But that's okay. Oh, you recommend the Zippy Paws leash. Okay, Lennon Nicole, I will check that out. I have multiple leashes, but because I have such a wide open space, because, there's a lot of wide open space where I live, she likes the longer leashes so that she can just kind of run all over and then she's not pulling on the leash and we're both happy. But so I have a shorter leash for when I need her to actually be closer, but these longer leashes are really great. So I'll check out that brand and see if they have a long one as well. Becky, you're sharing your closet right now and you want to stab your eye. Yeah, please don't stab your eye. That would be terrible. Stripes and Twine, you live in Salt Lake City. I didn't catch. Are you answering if your bins are still open? I know that Jenemy, who also has a YouTube channel, she's sourced up until pretty recent, and I think she's in Salt Lake City. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she is. And so she's been sourcing. So I think some people are. Let's see. Virginia, it has issued a shelter in place through June 10th. Wow. Yeah, so I'm actually, my dad's birthday is a week after my birthday. So my birthday, which please don't send anything. My birthday is in April and my dad's is a week later. And so I'm sitting there going, okay, I mean, we're not children. Birthdays, come and go and it's not like it's a big deal. But I've been trying to think of like, what's a good gift that I can order for my dad, which hopefully he's not watching. I don't think he watches these. My mom does. So Mom, if you're watching, hello. But I looked up gifts, like unusual gifts, and it's just tough, I mean, I don't want to send him puzzles. I don't know. So if you guys have any tips on good gifts for dad when he can't leave the house, or really do much? Let me know. Let's see. Also, I watched Tiger King. So if you guys were on the live with Lori and you guys recommended Tiger King, I watched it. I don't know what to say. I don't know how I feel about it, other than it was very well done. And I have now turned into the cycle of like, I'm mesmerized by this cast. Like it's so incredibly strange, but interesting. And then I started watching Love is Blind, which Lori, I don't think is on here, but she said that it was pretty good. I don't know how I feel about it. So I don't know if I would recommend that one. But I did start watching Self-Made, which is perfect for resellers. Great recommendation of a show. I can't remember what's her name? Spencer? Octavia Spencer, I believe. Is that who it is? It's a series where so Octavia Spencer is the lead in it. And I don't know what year it's portrayed. I think it's based off of a true story, but self-made, like she is self-made. She made a business for herself with some hair products, and it's really fascinating to watch because I think there's just a lot of like ups and downs that you experience in reselling. And so, but let's see, Salt and Honey, you're in Salt Lake as well. You haven't been to the bin since all this started. Got it. So you do have a stay-at-home order. Yeah, I think that was a little bit more recent. Like California has been down and out for at least a couple weeks. I think it's been, what's today? Today's Thursday. It's been 3 full weeks since I went thrifting, and I think I went to the grocery store one time after that weekend. So that's, and then I know they're starting to recommend masks, and I still need to go to the post office a couple times a week. I do have some masks that I bought for dust, like when I'm outside working on my weeds. So I'm fortunate that when I go to the post office, I'm going to be able to use that because I think they're going to start enforcing that. At least that's what I'm hearing from my family. But Ladin, hey, how's it going? I like your comments too. All these people that I see, all these great comments. So gift card from Home Depot or Lowe's. I think you might be answering. Let's see. I think I'm still going, but there seems to be a lag on my computer. So if I'm way behind, Million Monica, your Instagram stories are not working. Okay, so it's not just me. so many technology issues. So Chris over at Daily Refinement, we pre-recorded a video and we talked for an hour, and it was really a great conversation. And then when I was trying to figure out my live problems, he sent me a message and said, Zoom didn't record it. They have too many people using it at the moment. So we have to redo that. It's crazy. I'm just wondering sorry, Ladin. Oh, that's what you're saying. That's actually a good idea, but he can't, well, I guess he could order stuff. So that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, because he does like doing little projects. So that's actually maybe what I'll get. So thank you for that suggestion. Got it. Wow, Hawaii has a stay-at-home order. If caught, you'll be fined up to $5,000 or jail time. It's crazy. You're in New Jersey. Oh, hey, Lori. This is bad. In the areas closer to NYC, you're closer to Pennsylvania, but it's still scary. Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like in New York right now or the surrounding areas, how scary that must be. I know that the only thing that I have in perspective is, and San Francisco hasn't taken as big of a hit, but living in San Francisco for so long where you didn't have wide open space, I would be pretty overwhelmed right now. But I am still, and it's like we have sun today. We haven't had sun in a while. It's still pretty chilly, but getting outside has made all the difference. So that's actually the point of this video. If you guys are just tuning in, I just wanted to come on and say the one change I've made, even though I've been reselling at home for a year and a half, so it shouldn't be that different for me, but the one change I've made is I'm getting ready every single day. I'm waking up, I'm doing my hair, I'm putting on a little makeup, and it has really made a huge difference to my mentality of kind of tackling the day, because I was really starting to kind of go down with just my emotions and not feeling great, not feeling optimistic. And ever since I started doing that a few days ago, every day, just getting ready, I'm like, let's tackle this day. I just feel really good. So I feel like it's just breath of fresh air right now. So, oh, hey, Grateful Queen. Yeah, you get out several times a day for walks, and it's saving me. Yeah, that vitamin D, man, it can really be pretty powerful. Okay, Lori, yeah, walking is keeping you sane. Yeah, I feel like I mean, even if you're not a big walker, it's the time to just start walking. Um, yeah, Becky, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. This was just going to be a short live just to kind of catch up with everyone. So I'll probably only be on for a couple more minutes. Um, but I will be live again next week with Chris over at Daily Refinement on this channel. And so you guys, if you have any questions or anything, but if you guys don't have any other fun stuff, I could just keep reading the comments and keep talking to my phone. But like I said, I'm feeling really productive. I actually have to go to the post office today. So I've got to get my packages ready and shipped out. Fat Elvis Goods. I absolutely love that name. That's awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to check out. Thanks for hanging out. Hit the thumbs up. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. And yeah. Aw, Stripes and Twine. Thank you. Bye, guys.